Coming up, they're sexy, romantic, and funny.
Hey, you work out?
They are the planet's best animal commercials.
What's up?
Now, amazing facts about your all-time favorites.
Oh, joy.
Secrets from the set. What you didn't know about the classics. And the movie magic that makes mortal enemies kissing cousins. So get ready for the kicks, the tricks, and the funniest commercials you've probably never seen before. It's time for the planet's best animal commercials.
Hi, I'm Rob Weller, and welcome to the planet's best animal commercials. Not only do animals star in some of our favorite TV shows, they're also in our favorite commercials, and it's not hard to see why. I mean, they're loyal, they're intelligent, they're downright funny. Throw in some eye-dazzling special effects, and you might think you're watching a big-budget Hollywood film.
The plains of Africa and two mortal enemies, the mountain biker and the cheetah. Thousands of years of evolution down to one final winner-take-all moment.
Bad cheetah.
Geez, couldn't you just go to a soda machine? You know, like these smart little guys. All in matching wardrobe. I hope those tuxedos are rented. In this next commercial, the sky's the limit. Can you top this at 3,000 feet? Now that's getting goosed.
Generation Next.
Does your pet ever act so strange that sometimes you wonder, like, what planet are you from? Looks like there's more to him than meets the eye.
What's up?
What's up?
What's up? What's up?
Great. Now the aliens are doing it too.
By the way, no aliens were harmed during the making of that ad. Did you know if you put a celebrity in a commercial, 48% of the viewers will actually remember the ad? Now, if you put a dog in it, 77% will. That's according to an industry study. So you might imagine what folks will remember about the dogs and other animals in these ads. Oh, they know a thing or two about affection.
The key to successfully training your dog: when he does something good, you've got to reward him. Man, talk about your dirty dancing. Do you really know what your dog's thinking about when he's loping on the easy chair?
så långt till denna.
Foreign films, foreign commercials. I just don't get them.
Är ingenstans.
Ah, the romance of a flickering fire can put anyone in the mood. Wait a minute. How'd they do that? Getting the warring parties together wasn't easy. A piece of shrimp behind the dog's ear makes the first kiss happen. Works for me. And the second kiss was really just a sniff, run backwards.
Hey, you know, we're exposed to more than 3,000 advertising images each day. Now, that is clutter. Well, a lot of companies feel the best way to break through is by using a spokesman, a host, the right person with the right look and a great profile and terrific confidence that's worth every cent to lend that air of authority to their product. Well, this next company found just that. He only says one word. It's all in the delivery.
Aflac.
Well, even the best health insurance doesn't give you cash to cover things like lost pay or other expenses.
Ugh, naked, sweaty men. Ooh, aren't you glad this duck doesn't goose?
Oh, sorry, buddy. What? Anyway, ask about it at work.
Aflac. Without it, no insurance is complete.
Ask about what?
That's right. The little duck was so successful, he kept popping up on our television sets. In this spot, he played a peeping duck.
Aflac.
Want to try that triple Lux?
What the heck?
Then, he showed us why ducks fly south for the winter.
This does.
What?
All along proving he had the stomach for the ups and downs of show business. Ew, looks like we're about to discover the contents of a duck's stomach.
Without it, no insurance is complete.
I'm confused. Were they talking about Ben Affleck? As you can see, TV commercials are serious business. But sometimes the best way to sell something is with a little humor. If you don't believe me, these commercials should convince you, or at least provide some comic relief.
Paging Charles Darwin, Mr. Charles Darwin.
Introducing Ping Pong text messaging. Talk and text with Ping Pong from VoiceStream.
I guess high-tech gadgets have really evolved. Fooling around on the job ever get you in trouble?
Ja, hallo. Ik zie dat u dubbel glas verkoopt. Alleen in matglas. Ze hebben alleen matglas. Nou, dat zien ze meteen. Nee, sorry.
Here, boy. Is there anything in your life that you're willing to fight for?
He's after Smirnoff Ice. No. Bad there. You're doing hold still. Okay, hold still. Don't move, buddy. Look, honey. Oh, good, yeah. Look at that. Honey, okay.
New Smirnoff Ice. Drink it responsibly.
You know, humans aren't the only ones allergic to cats. Gesundheit.
Slight shedding problem? Get a Bissell Plus. Bissell, life's messy. Clean it up.
Never underestimate the intellect of your goldfish.
Is he dead? Nope, he's just plain dead. Watch.
Oh, what a pity.
Dad, where
what Sparky can do.
At the river mouth, the bears catch only the tastiest, most tender salmon.
Okay, now here's a guy who will do anything for a nice piece of fish.
John must endure the worst to bring you the best.
That's a good spot. There's some wacky people making up ads. Anyway, don't go away. It's time for a little break filled with, you guessed it, more commercials.
Then, it's a Planet Classic. What you never knew about that gorilla in the American Tourister ads. Also, Hollywood Magic. Find out how the producers of a very famous movie made these cows deliver the perfect pickup line.
You work out?
Plus, a dog that can lift his leg on demand. Now, the planet's best animal commercials will be right back.
Welcome back to the planet's best animal commercials. Hey, now we got a little treat for all you TV history buffs. Let's step into the Wayback Machine and watch this Planet Classic from American Tourister, proving they make the toughest luggage in town.
Hey, remember this gorilla? She hit the airwaves in 1969 and stayed on air for the next 15 years. Now, the untold story. Well, for one, that gorilla isn't really a gorilla after all. She's actually a king chimpanzee named Oofy. And though she's bashing that suitcase around in this scene, filming wasn't so easy. Oofy refused to act until she heard the cheers of an adoring crowd. Bingo! History was made. But Oofy was sent packing anyway, replaced in later commercials by a man in a gorilla suit. I don't care if she was a big pain in the banana. I still prefer Oofy.
American Tourister. It's not just how good it looks, it's how long it looks good.
Some animals are so graceful and beautiful. The swan with her long, sophisticated neck. The cheetah, sleek and stealthy. But for my money, nothing can match the sultry beauty and intoxicating mystery of the cow.
You should get a kick out of this.
Le lait, source naturelle de vitalité.
We take you now to a luxurious spa.
Bend, bend it just a little bit and take it easy. Show your lack.
This is how Beefcake stays in shape. Work those calves.
Here at Rev, we work very hard to give you all the taste of regular milk with 70% less fat.
Perhaps the most impressive thing about cows, they're served.
I was in. Out, you stupid cow. Okay, replay.
Oh, great.
It's your afternoon wake-up call.
Now, this is no bull. Well, that is. I'm so confused. Anyway, cows so impressed the California cheese folks that they built an entire campaign around them, exploring their private lives.
So what do you think then? Get an early start on that alfalfa on the back 40?
What's the hurry? Hit the snooze.
Just a couple of guys shooting the bull.
You're from back east, right? Yeah. Trust me on this one, man. The babes out here are different.
How come?
I don't know. All the sunshine, I guess. clean air, good food, something. They just really take care of them.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you work out?
Great cheese comes from happy cows. Happy cows come from California. Real California cheese.
Ooh, they really milked this campaign.
Oh, yeah. Here she comes.
How are my horns, man? How are my horns?
Relax. Be my wingman.
Hello, boys.
Hey. What?
Ask her name.
Shut up. Would you leave me alone? I'm trying to...
Well, that went real well.
Yeah, well, the wingman doesn't talk.
Great cheese comes from happy cows. Happy cows come from California.
Hey, cows don't talk. What's going on here? Well, our talking cows are actually animal actors named Frank and Jesse, but their perfect lip movements and exact expressions come courtesy of sophisticated computers and special animation effects created by the folks who brought us the movie Babe.
Shut up. Would you leave me alone?
Getting them to turn their heads was a lot less technical. It may look like they're checking out this cow, but they're really lusting after a bucket of grain held just below camera level. And remember that rooster? Don't worry, it was a fake. Special effects made it look so real.
That's a great spot. But the rooster insisted on just one take. Hey, physical humor. Remember the Three Stooges? Nothing breaks down the house like a well-timed fall or a smack or just about any pratfall. And now even animals are getting in on the action.
There's only one sure way to tell when you need to buy a new bed.
Need a new mattress?
He must have been a Springer Spaniel. Cat on a computer? Maybe he's looking for a mouse.
Surprisingly flat. The new LCD computers from Fujitsu.
Ever wonder what animals are doing when we aren't watching? It can be quite shocking. We've got the pictures to prove it. Take a look at some real animal antics, all caught on tape.
Very bad dog. Bad, bad dog. Very bad dog.
You dog lovers should enjoy watching Sparky chase Whiskers. And you cat lovers should enjoy how it ends.
Imprimante Epson Stylus Color 600.
He might be a squirrel, but he can still play chicken. Yeah, that's how those squirrels get their kicks.
Accidents can happen anytime. That's why Geico's here 24 hours a day, every day.
Enough with the fighting now. Okay, let's watch some animals working together in perfect harmony for a common goal.
The best laid plans begin with DuPont Stainmaster carpet. Because only DuPont Stainmaster has the advanced Teflon repel system, so incriminating evidence won't stick. Backed and warranted by DuPont.
The planet's best animal commercials is coming right back with the poop on ads that explore those unmentionable topics. Plus, the secret to this commercial. Find out how they made this scene look so real.
Hey, welcome back to the planet's best animal commercials. I'm Rob Weller. This next subject is rather delicate. It's about certain bodily functions. You know, animals are not embarrassed going potty. If they gotta go, they go. Whether it's in the forest, on a fire hydrant, or on the kitchen floor.
Your cat's sense of smell is 4 times more sensitive than yours. So if you hate cat box odor, imagine how your cat feels. That's why new Purina Max has Health Guard to stop the growth of germs that cause odors, which everyone can appreciate.
Another one to take your breath away.
With Ambipure air freshener, it smells of flowers. But without Ambipure,
It's all about commitment.
Even when nature calls, nothing gets in the way of man and his best friend.
I gotta go.
His wheels.
Just keep your leg pointed that direction. Well, this is Mason. He's the Continental Tire dog, and he's got an unbelievable skill. He's trained to lift his leg on command. In fact, he had to do it for over 10 hours on the day they made this commercial. Hey, Mason's also pretty good to have around at parties. How can I describe these next commercials? Turnabout is fair play. What goes around comes around. Karma, paybacks. Yeah, that about does it.
Hey, don't move.
Don't you already hate this kid? Several years later. I guess elephants really don't forget. The DHL shipping company took on the rivalry between cats and birds.
Welcome to DHL. Please enter your account number. Please enter the service you require. Please enter the destination code. Thank you for calling DHL.
All right, wait a minute, hang on. That's not the end of the story.
Package for Siberia.
DHL can take almost anything to just about anywhere.
And remember, the next time you're left out in the cold,
no one should be left off your Christmas list.
revenge is sweet.
Not when you shop Bill's great values.
Oh, nice move, doggy. Well, as you can see, animals and people, sometimes our personalities just clash. It's like fighting with a sibling who happens to have more legs and bigger teeth than you. Even though we're best of friends, sometimes we're also rivals.
Is Mountain Dew in serious jeopardy? This generally harmless male will defend his domain with basic animal instinct.
How about this one, starring a couple of buttheads?
A fierce battle rages.
Gee, I wonder how that feels. Not bad. Well, even if that guy doesn't know, we can show him. You see, they didn't actually butt heads. To make it look so painfully real, the director used a trick. He attached the actor to a tether, then jerked him back at the precise moment of impact. And the ram, well, he was never there. The computer added him later. Here are two animals all men respect and fear. A ferocious lion and a gorgeous blonde.
If you like nuts, you'll love the nutty taste of Clusters cereal. Clusters is every nut lover's dream. It's got almonds and pecans, walnuts, and honey.
Nothing says buy this food like knowing that it's a hit with the rodents.
So if you like nuts, you'll love Clusters cereal.
Yum yum time.
You know the crazy cat lady who lives in that house at the end of your street?
Oh, look, just like milk. You won't know the difference. Almost ready. Yummy, yummy. Doesn't that look good? Nice kitty.
You might want to check in on her.
Uh-oh.
Hello? We'll be back in a moment. Then we'll unwrap more of the planet's best, plus Morris the cat. Find out how the biggest name in animal advertising got his start. Oh, welcome back to the planet's best animal commercials. Now, a special treat. It's a Planet classic. This next performer is perhaps the greatest superstar in all of animal commercialdom. He had his own fan club and newsletter. He's so hot, he's probably negotiating a 3-picture deal and his own talk show. Please, give it up for the Elvis of the feline world, ladies and gentlemen, Morris the cat.
Morris! Time for Din Din!
It was way back in 1968 that the 9 Lives Cat Food Company transformed a lonely tabby in a suburban Chicago animal shelter into a big star. He was orange. He was stylish. But most importantly, he was finicky.
Ready to act finicky. Finicky as always. Finicky, the word is finicky.
The 9 lives, dear.
Uh-oh.
For more than 30 years, Morris has graced the small screen. Well, actually, it's been Morris's.
You can catch me later, maybe.
Cancel's almost finished, Your Majesty.
Good. Reserve the dungeon for yourself.
Oh, Morris, wasn't that love story sweet?
Sickening is more like it.
And then in 2001, the first new Morris commercials in 10 years went into production with Morris the Fourth.
For cool cats like moi.
Who's that, Morris?
Each of the 4 cats has been a stray and required some training to act in the commercials. And while the company keeps its sales figures top secret, Morris has been so successful for 9 Lives that they've never used any other ad campaign. And what's good for the company is good for the cat, as Morris has earned the kind of success most animal pitchmen can only dream of.
Oh, joy.
Generations of animal actors owe it all to Morris. Like the guys in these next commercials. Hard-working bit players who find out the hard way they may not be man's best friend after all.
Oh, this guy sure loves his dog. Well, it's easy to see why. I mean, he's a great friend, a companion, a playmate. And umbrella.
Hello?
Time to have your eyes checked? We'll pay for your eye exam up to $50 right now at EyeMasters.
Sometimes hiding your Christmas presents is the only way to keep them secret.
It's hard to surprise people during the holidays. So shop at Staples, the office superstore, and give them something different, like a laser printer, electronic organizer, or cordless phone. Over 6,000 gift ideas at a guaranteed low price. Staples, yeah, we've got that.
When you were a kid, did your mother ever tell you, you eat like an animal? Hey, maybe she meant it as a compliment. Animals are very efficient eaters. See what they want, go for it, heck with the table manners. Well, whatever your favorite food, when your stomach growls, listen to it.
No, I just love these things. The crunchy outside, soft inside, definitely addictive. I just don't know why there's a cat on the back.
Introducing new Temptations cat treats. Cats can't resist.
Can I get some water?
This is what happens when you let your dog watch the Food Network. Bam! Let's kick it up a notch!
A sandwich just isn't a sandwich without the tangy zip of Miracle Whip.
1 banana or 2 bananas?
This is from a pizza chain that wants you to have twice as much fun.
1 female orangutan or 2 female orangutans? 1 pizza or 2 pizzas? He seems to prefer 2.
You know those Got Milk commercials? Well, this one has a similar theme. Got brains?
Are you gonna tell him that's a boy cow?
We'll figure it out.
Speaking of the Got Milk folks, they've thoughtfully added subtitles for those of you who don't speak ant.
I don't think I've ever heard ants speak before. I wonder if they had, like, you know, little bitty microphones. Anyway, it's time for a little bitty break. Then, when we come back, some of the sexiest animal commercials on the planet. But first, some spots for you race fans and Olympic hopefuls. We'll show you how they made Skippy run for the gold. Welcome back to the planet's best animal commercials. All right, little trivia for all you speed demons out there. The fastest land animal on the planet. Quick, quick, quick. The cheetah, right, busting the speedometer, 70 miles an hour. We humans, well, we top out at about 25 miles an hour. Whether you've got legs, fins, or wings, it's off to the races. Ooh, the running of the bulls in Pamplona, Spain was so successful, there was a spin-off.
The one thing you can never do is show fear.
If you lose respect for the squirrels, you will have problems during the running.
You have to be faster and quicker than the squirrels. You have to have very good reflex.
You get confused because of the size, I think. They are small, I can manage them. No, that's not true, you can't.
To beat the squirrel, you must think like a squirrel.
As long as I have legs, I will run with the squirrels.
EDS, managing the complexities of the digital economy.
You can keep your greyhounds and your racehorses. I got me a bullfrog. Hey, the winner gets a lifetime supply of wart remover.
Tired of games that have only one winner? Then play the Georgia Lottery. With well over 1 million winners every week, it's simply the most fun a dollar can buy.
The winner of the marathon this year will have strength, stamina, endurance, and a tail.
Okay, some dreams can't come true.
Well, Skippy might as well have a credit card. In Australia, he's a very famous actor. Kangaroos are about the toughest animals to work with. Only Peanut Butter made Skippy respond to his cues. And respond he did. He had no trouble filming this race scene. But the runners did have to slow down at the finish line to make it appear that Skippy was the fastest. And here's a little-known fact. Kangaroos sleep with their heads up. So to get Skippy to put his head down, a piece of jelly-covered bread was placed under his paw. I'd say that's a reasonable demand from a celebrity of his stature.
Pets often get exactly what they want, especially when it comes down to deciding who's really the king of the castle. Don't believe me? Just check out these spots.
The lottery has a new scratch-off game with cash prizes big enough to buy a house like this.
Wow, what an incredible place. Wouldn't you like to meet the lucky dog that owns this?
It's Lucky Dog. Each ticket could be worth up to $1,000. Lucky Dog, new from the Florida Lottery.
Ever been dog-tired? Some guys count sheep, some wrestle terriers.
That's it, Bobo. Out. Leave the pillow.
Little dogs are more than just pets. So don't they deserve Caesar, the food made just for them?
Well, here's your new home.
A new pet can turn a house into a home or a pigsty. Hey, I guess not everybody hates the smell of wet dog.
People who love their pets this much don't shop in a supermarket. Supermarkets are for people. Petco is for pets. Petco, where the pets go.
You love me, and I love you.
Well, when we come back, we'll lower the lights. We're going to put on a little soft music, cozy up to, dare I say, some of the sexiest animal commercials on the planet. Hey, welcome back to the planet's best animal commercials. Now here's another Planet classic. Hey, what could be more classic than the Budweiser frogs?
Budweiser.
It was unlike anything anyone had ever seen. Budweiser turned a swamp into a cult sensation in the 1990s. 3 frogs and one simple slogan.
Budweiser. Budweiser.
Success brought out a second spot a year later. And with a flick of a tongue, Bud was back. The campaign put Anheuser-Busch over the top in market share. Later, Bud added additional characters like Louie the Lizard. But nothing captured the attention of American beer drinkers like the original, which premiered during the Super Bowl. The frogs weren't real. They were animatronics. That's a combination of radios and rods operated by puppeteers. The amphibian stars were made of silicone coated with KY jelly to make them look real slimy. The swamp didn't need any Hollywood magic. The spots were shot on location in a real Louisiana swamp.
As we've seen, advertisers try to appeal to us in a variety of ways. With humor or irony, sometimes even with some common sense. But if you really want to get someone to buy something, the simple fact is, sex sells.
Apparently, Americans aren't the only ones who have a love affair with their car. Some women complain that all men are dogs. Well, I'm here to tell you, ladies, all dogs are dogs too.
שונים וכל ההבדל.
You know, after a while, even the exciting club scene gets a little boring. Everyone seems to look the same. Oh, yeah, this guy's a stud. I'll take another and make it a double.
I gotta get out now. Hey, most animals are well behaved, but like the human population, there's always the bad seeds, you know, the rebels from the wrong side of the tracks who insist on running with the bad crowd. Lock the windows and bar the doors. Here come the wild bunch.
Officers continuing the pursuit on the ground. The truck is crossing all lanes. He's turning off.
First OJ, now Jumbo.
Can't get enough peanuts? Get a Payday. Sweet caramel and tons of salty peanuts.
And now, every parent's nightmare.
What's wrong?
That was the Fowlers. Gretchen's pregnant. They think Toby's the father.
How do they know?
Well, he's over there every night. And when he's not, he's out running around.
He's young.
He's out of control.
What do you want me to do about it? Chain him up in the backyard?
If that's what it takes to stop this selfishness... Wait, it's him.
Will you please get your dog fixed? It's painless, it's cheap, and, well, he's just not going to do it himself.
All right, let's play some blackjack.
The velvet painting comes to life.
Come on, what are you waiting for, Christmas?
Hey, this is my lucky zoot. Let's play. You, ready to scratch?
Play Blackjack, the new $2 instant game from the Georgia Lottery, with 3 ways to win up to $25,000.
Ivan, now I'm out of the dog house.
Play Blackjack, because after all, every dog has his day.
Oh no, these sheep are skinny dipping. Please close your eyes. At least they took off all that shrinkable wool.
I don't know if I can do this. It's easy. You just sneak up and push them. They tip right over. Right over? Yeah, I've done it 1,000 times. All right.
Need a new grill? You can win one of 6,000 deluxe gas grills during Napa's Summer Sweepstakes.
So that's who kicked over my barbecue. Penguins, aliens, sex-starved rhinos, lots of cows. Oh, let's not forget the elephants. They're all meant to sell us a product. But what they've really done is entertain us. They've tickled our funny bones or tugged on our heartstrings, sometimes without even uttering a word. Did I say utter? Some 250 animal commercials are produced each year in America, and that's 250 good reasons to keep watching. So for all of us at the planet's best animal commercials, be good to the animals, and they'll be good to you. I'm Rob Weller. So long.